Hello to you and welcome to 21Alive Sports after another week of high school football. We start things out tonight with a huge matchup at Carroll High School as the Chargers look to make it to state for the second time ever. It's Carroll and Westfield in our signature matchup. Chargers fired up to take on the turf for one of the biggest games in program history. Carroll on the move first as Gabe Freisinger gets out to Mason Bauman for the big pickup to move the sticks. Chargers offense ready to strike now as Freisinger hands it off to Jaden Van Pelt, who stops and throws it back to Freisinger, and the quarterback turns on the Jets as he races in for the touchdown. An extra point is no good, and Carroll leads 6-0. Freisinger back there to throw another pass, and it's tipped off and intercepted by Reed Dekos as the Chargers make a huge mistake early in the ball game. That leads to this short run from Aiden Garbowski, and he's across the goal line for the Shamrock answer as Westfield takes a 7-6 lead. Carroll offense back out there ready to respond now as Freisinger looks and airs it out deep to Van Pelt and comes down with a big gain. A couple plays later, though, Freisinger rolls out to his left, fires to the end zone, and Bauman makes an incredible catch for a big-time touchdown, but the Chargers unable to finish, ending their season in a 35-14 loss. And over in 3A semi-state championship, Bishop Luers facing Knox High School as the Knights search for their 19th semi-state title, and fans packed in tightly for some semi-state action between the two teams. Starting off in the first quarter, it seemed like Knox was in control, not allowing Luers to get going. But moments later, quarterback Thomas Reichart is going to hand it off to Brandon Gaither, faking out the defense and sprinting right into the end zone to start off the night with 6. Knox gets the ball back, and Miles McLaughlin is trying to pick up some yards here, but the ball slips out of his reach, and Knights are snatching it up, and it's back to Luers. So Reichart again about to get tackled, but he throws a Hail Mary all the way to Darion Carswell, making the incredible grab right around the 10, setting up this next play for Luers as Gaither storms into the end zone for more. Knights up now 14-0. Knox makes no moves during their possession, so it's Knights again, and TJ Epperson sneaking in the grab as he never looks back, using his legs to shake the defenders, running past the 20, the 10 to secure another touchdown. Luers dominating now 21-0 as they'll go on to win semi-state for the 19th time, 35-0 the final. And over at Shields Field in Class 4A, the Bishop Dwenger students hyped up to see their guys take on South Bend St. Joseph. Saints lead at 13-6 out of the half as Henry Jordan tosses it to Carter Zen, and that bounces into the air, and it's picked off by great awareness play by James Crinty. Dwenger able to create a 4th and short here as Crinty gets the first down, but Huskies can't capitalize on that drive. A little later, Saints trying to avoid their lead as Houston Ellinger gets the rock, follows his blocks, and picks up a big nice gain on that first down. Same drive as Jordan takes the snap and immediately zips over to Nicholas Tipman, who makes the grab for the first down. That sets up the handoff to Ellinger, who hits the outside sprinter on the line right to the pylon as he's in for the touchdown as Bishop Dwenger punches in their ticket to state 28-7. And over in 1A, South Adams at home ready in the rain to face Pioneer. First quarter, Panthers 4th and 4, and Caleb Minger with the help from Wesley Somerset for the takedown. No score for the Starfires, and we're back to 4th and 4 down as Pioneer just short of the first down play from the defense. So it's back to South Adams, and Titus Lehman needs to make some moves, so he'll take the keeper for himself, sprinting to the outside to move the chains for South Adams. But Lehman wasn't done as he steps back and sends a 38-yard strike to Somerset as the ball spiked back into the air, but somehow he secures the big first down at the 42-yard line. But in the end, Pioneers come out on top, ending South Adams' season at semi-state 31-14, the final. And Adams Central looking to move on to its second straight 2A state title with a win over Adrian. Flying Jets knocking on the door at 3rd-0 as Jamison Roach calls his own number and takes it across the goal line for another touchdown. As AC takes a 6-0 lead after a failed extra point, Jets in a punting situation for 4 in the second now as it's blocked and the 59ers scoop it up and they'll take it all the way to the house. A huge blow for AC as they'll go behind 17-6. Flying Jets still fighting, looking to score again as Roach powers his way into the end zone for 6 more. Final minutes now, AC finds itself deep in a hole, 24-12, in need of a miracle on 4th and 10 as Roach looks deep downfield and unloads a bomb to Joey Everett, and he hauls it in, bursts down the sideline, and that will be a 90-yard touchdown. But that's the Flying Jets' final breath as they fall 24-19. And that does it for our high school sports highlights tonight. For all the scores from teams from 21 Country, scan your QR code on your screen or head to 21alivenews.com/sports. That's all for sports. We'll be right back.